Hello everyone and welcome to Chapter 4 for our PowerPoint certification. Chapter 4 is all about formatting text, links, and graphic elements in PowerPoint. So the first exercise is on slide 3 to change the title of Benefits and Advantages to have a light green accent 1, Relaxed Inset Bevel applied in WordArt, and to apply the offset bottom right outer shadow effect, and to ensure that title is in 44 point. So we'll go to slide 3, select the Benefits and Advantages title by clicking on it and double clicking to highlight it or select the whole title. And we'll see that when we select the whole title, there's a new tab that shows up, which is the Shape Format tab. So we'll go here. First, they want us to apply the light green accent 1. So I'll go to WordArt Styles, Text Fill, and they want light green accent 1. So I'll hover over to see the name of each name of the colors and accents. And I'll see that this one is light green accent 1. So I'll click on it to select it. They also want the Relaxed Inset Bevel. So I'll go to Text Effects under WordArt Styles, Bevel, and they want the Relaxed Inset one. So I'll hover over each one. And the Relaxed Inset one is the second one. So I'll click on it to select it. And then we'll just make sure that we still have it selected, the title of Benefits and Advantages, to apply the shadow offset bottom right effect. So go back to Text Effects, Shadow, and offset bottom right. So I can hover over each shadow, and it's this one right here, the offset bottom right outer one. So I'll click on it to select it. And to ensure the font is 44 point, we would go back to Home, Font Group, and next to the font style, there's this number. That's the font number, how big your font is. We want this number to be 44. So I'll just type in 44. I'll type in 44 and click Enter. Next, they want us to format the list to 2 columns on slide 4. So I'll go to slide 4, select the list that's here, which should be vital for pollination through supports biodiversity. So similar to selecting the title, I'll click on the list. So I'll click on it and highlight it to highlight the whole list. And then the format it into 2 columns will be in the Home tab, paragraph group, and this icon right here where we see these 2 lines next to each other. We'll click on that drop down and change it to 2 columns. So here it looks a bit iffy when we change it, but this is just a general exercise to show how you could support different ways to display information that's in bulleted points on PowerPoint. Next, they want us to format the list to a bulleted list with arrow bullets for slide 4. So I'll, again, select the bulleted list on slide 4, go back to the paragraph group that's in the Home tab, and where we see the bullet points right here, the first icon, I'll click the drop down, and I can hover over each one to see the name of each type of bullet. And we want the arrow bullets. So I'll click on it right here to select it. Next, they want us to insert a hyperlink to visit our website on slide 6. And they want the website to be, thegardenclub.org. And they want us to leave the text to display the original wording, which is the visit our website. So in the exam, you might get a similar problem, and when you do, they'll also provide the link for you. You don't have to, search up that link and copy it from there. You can just copy the link directly from the direction. So that's what we're going to do right now. So it's exercise 4, the https gardenclub.org. I'll click on it and highlight it and copy and paste it. So I'll copy it right now. And then I'll go to slide 6. And where it says visit our website, I'll click on it, double click to select the whole words down here. Then I'll go to the insert tab in the ribbon. And then I'll go to the links group, link, and insert link. When this pop-up shows up, they're asking us what do we want to link it to, an existing file or web page, a place in this document, create a new document, or even an email address. We're linking it to a current web page, so we're just going to stay here. The text display is what we want the text to show, like on the PowerPoint slide. The instructions told us to leave it to the default text, so we're going to leave that alone. And where it says address, we'll just paste the https gardenclub.org. And of course, we could always just manually type it in, but it would be easier just to copy and paste it. So I'll click OK. And we'll see that there's a hyperlink because our text here transforms into a blue color. And when we hover over it, it shows the link that we connected it to. Next, they want us to recrop the stock image of the bee to be size 5 by 6 inches and to crop it to metal oval and to apply the artistic effect of paint stroke on slide 4. So I'll go to slide 4, and this is the bee stock image. So I'll click on it. And once I click on the bee stock image, I see the tab picture format show up. So this only shows up if I'm clicking to a picture in PowerPoint. So I'll go to picture format. And for the size, the height, they wanted 5 by 6. So the height would be 5 inches. And the width would be 6 inches. And I click enter. They want it to be cropped to metal oval. So I'm still clicked into the shape and in the picture format tab. I'll go to picture styles and then I'll click the drop down. And we're looking for metal oval. So we can hover over each style. And the metal oval is the last one. And it also says the name of it when we hover over it. So I'll click on it to select it. And lastly, they want us to apply the artistic effect of paint strokes. So we're still clicked into the image and into the picture format tab. This time we'll go to the adjust group, click artistic effects, that drop down, and same thing, we can hover over each effect to see the name of each effect. So we're looking for paint strokes. So I'll hover over it, and it might take a second to load. That one's paintbrush. This one's glow diffused. And this one's paint strokes. So we'll want to click on it to select it. Next, they want us to insert a screen clipping of the table displayed on the Excel workbook that's titled Chapter 4 Excel portion, and to place that screen clipping anywhere above the table. And this is all happening in slide 2. So, as I begin this chapter, I just wanted you guys to ensure you had the correct files downloaded to your computer. So, of course, we have the Chapter 4 PowerPoint file downloaded as we're working on it here. But you should also have this Chapter 4 Excel portion, Excel workbook downloaded and saved to your computer as well. And you should also have it open so we're able to input the screen clipping very quickly. So I'll go on slide 2 and I'll go to the insert tab in the ribbon, and under images, where it says screenshot, I'll click the drop down and press screen clipping. You see my PowerPoint automatically closes out, and we'll want to click and drag to select the whole table. So I'll click and drag. It doesn't matter right now in the instructions how big it is or how much, it just matters you include the title and the table that's on the Excel sheet. So I'll click and drag, and it automatically copies into it, into the PowerPoint. And they want us to crop it to be above the title, and size doesn't matter, so I'll just make it a bit smaller so we could see both the title and the image. So I just clicked and dragged to drop it to the top of the title. Next, they want us to insert a rectangle shape at the top left of slide 6, and in that shape, type in useful and easy. And to change the style of that shape to intense effect green accent 2, and to add an alternative text to the shape of green rectangle for useful and easy, and then to finally resize that rectangle to 3 inches in height and width. So I'll go to slide 6, which should be products of bee farming. And then I'll go to Insert in the ribbon, Shapes, which is under the Illustrations group. I'll click Shapes. And under Rectangles, we'll click the first one. And then our mouse transforms into this plus sign. That means we selected the shape that we want. So we'll just click and drag to make that shape. So they want it in the top left of the slide, so I'll just drag the top left. And right now, it doesn't matter how big you make the rectangle because we're going to change the size later in the instructions. So once we make that shape, we see the new tab again, Shape Format. And the first thing they want us to do is to type in useful and easy into our shape. So to type into a shape in PowerPoint, we'll just be clicked into the shape and just start typing. So I'll type in useful and easy, exclamation point. And then they want us to change the style to semi-transparent, they want us to change the style to intense effect green accent 2. So I'll click on it, shape format, shape style, and we're looking for the intense effect, green accent 2. So it's right here on the bottom. And they also want us to apply the alternative text of green rectangle for useful and easy. So I'll click into the shape, go to shape format, and then under accessibility, I'll click alt text. When this alt text pane shows up, I'll type in green rectangle for useful and easy. So this is just, useful for people with disabilities if they need to see an alternative text to our shape. And I'll just close out of the alternative text box by clicking the close button or the X. And lastly, they want us to format this shape to be 3 by 3, so 3 inches height, 3 inches width. So I'll click into the shape, go to the shape format tab. Under the size group, the height should be changed to 3 inches and the width should be changed into 3 inches. And I'll click enter on my keyboard to save that change. Next, on slide 7, they want us to select the 3 stars at the bottom right and bottom left, and to group these stars together. So we'll go to slide 7, and we'll see these group of stars on the bottom left and bottom right. So they want us to group the left ones all together and the right ones all together. So if I'll click on a star, I'll see that it selects only that one star. Like I'll click on another star, it only selects that one star. We want it to be able to, if we click on all the 3 left stars, to select all of the stars. So to do that, first we would select the stars. So I'd click on one, press down the Control key on my keyboard, and then select the other star and third star. And then I would go to shape format, arrange group, and where it says group, I'll click group. So we'll see that instead of it choosing just one star at a time, we can group it all together. So if we want to move these stars around, we can move them all together at once instead of having to click and drag each individual shape. I'll do the same thing for our right stars. So I'll click on the star here, press down the Control key on my keyboard, and then click on the second and third star. And again, make sure you're clicking the Control key on your keyboard when clicking the shapes to select all the shapes. We're in the Shape Format tab. We'll go to Arrange, Group, and click Group. Next, they want us to align the tree and bee icon on slide 5 to be left on the slide. So we would go to slide 5, and we'll see that the icon in PowerPoint are these images right here. We'll click on it, and it says graphic format. So we want to select the bee icon and a tree icon. So to select both at the same time, I'll click on the bee icon to start. Hold down the Control key on my keyboard, then select the tree icon. To align them to be on the left, I would go to Graphics Format, and then I would go to the Arrange group, click Align, and align left. Next, they want us to reorder the stock images of the bee and the leaf so that the bee is on the top of the tree image in slide 5. So I'll go to slide 5. I'll select the bee image right here. I'll go to the Home tab this time, and under the Drawing group, where it says Arrange, I'm going to press Bring to Front. So now it automatically brings the bee image in front of the leaf image. And that's just a useful tool for, when you want to change the orders of these images, but you don't want to manually click and drag and having to figure out how to copy and paste it correctly. You could just, put all your images in PowerPoint and arrange them later using either this Arrange option here in the Home tab, or by clicking on an image, going to Picture Format, and going to the Arrange group there and aligning it and rotating it from there as well. And lastly, using the red pen, they want us to select the whole Smart Art graphic on slide 3. So I'll go to slide 3, and then I'll go to the Draw tab in the ribbon, and under Drawing Tools, I'll click the red pen. And we know it's the red pen because it's red. We can also hover over it, and it says Pen Red. So I'll click on it, and our mouse transforms into this little red dot. That means we have the red pen selected. They want us to select the whole graphic, so we'll just click and drag, to make like a circle or something to circle the whole graphic around. And then to go back for our mouse to transform back into our normal mouse, instead of being a highlighter or a pen, we would go back to Drawing Tools under the Draw tab and click the mouse. And now our mouse looks like normal. And that's it for chapter 4.